You're selling your house, and the question I get all the time is, Casey, how long is this going to take? Well, a lot of that, to tell you the truth, is up to you as a seller. So if you want to sell quickly, and we could sell you in a weekend, we price you right, we prep you right, we get you ready, we market everything right, and we could get it sold in a weekend, and then you could be closing as little as 2 weeks for a cash offer. Most of the time, you're going to close in 30 days for a loan. So yes, could you get sold in 30, 35 days? Absolutely, you could go from on market to close. However, if you don't prep it right, if you don't do everything correctly, if we're gonna overprice the house, if we're gonna not wanna fix things or not wanna discuss about fixes, like if we don't wanna do the process as we know works, then you're gonna sit on the market. And when you sit on the market, you don't know how long it's gonna take. It could take 30 days for you to go under contract. It could take 60, it could take 90. I've seen on MLS as much as 200 and some odd days to get you under contract, and then another 30 on top of that to close. So selling your house and the amount of time that it's gonna take, totally up to you as the seller. Completely and utterly up to you as the seller. So if you sit down with us and you interview us, we're gonna go through, this is how we know step by step how to get a home sold and how to get it sold quick. We're gonna go through, here's all the comparables and where we think you should price it to get your home sold quick, depending on how well your house is done up. And is it picture perfect HGTV ready, or is it very dated or somewhere in between? Because that makes a big deal. If you have a very dated house and we're pricing it at picture perfect HGTV ready house, it's not gonna sell, it's gonna sit on the market, because their buyers are gonna come in and go, ooh, I gotta do countertops, and I gotta do cabinets, and I gotta do floor, and I gotta do paint, and I gotta. And today's buyers don't think like that. They're gonna hire somebody to come do it, so all they think is mega money to fix this house. Where, yes, buyers of yesteryear would come in and be like, oh, I can paint that, or I can do the kitchen down the road, or like they thought about this long term. You're in a different generation, preaching to a different generation and selling to a different generation. So if your house is dated, we have to actually price your house for the datedness of your house. We have to make sure that, hey, the money is there, like we're pricing here. If it was perfect, we'd price here. Is this difference good enough for the buyers to go, yes, I wanna go ahead and purchase this house and take on, fixing this house up to my standard. If you don't do that spread correctly, the house is gonna sit on the market, and that's when we have to talk about price improvements, and that's when we have to talk about being on the market longer. So really, how long does it take to sell your house in today's market in 2024? It's totally gonna be up to you, getting the house ready and making sure we price it perfectly so that we can market it well and we can get people in the door. If we're in a buyer's market, it's a totally different discussion and a totally different way of doing and thinking of things, because you're just not gonna have the same amount of buyers coming out to see your house as you do right now in 2024. So if you're thinking about moving or you're thinking about selling, give us a call. We'd love to chat with you, and don't forget to like and subscribe.